മസ്തു മസ്തു സൗണ്ട് കൊടുത്തത് ഈ സൗണ്ട് നല്ല കോപ്പിറൈറ്റ് വരും അറിയോ കളിയോടി കളിയോടി കേട്ടോ കേട്ടാ അടുത്ത എൻ്റെ ഡ്രീമാണ് എൻ്റെ
അച്ഛൻ പോയെന്നാണ് ചോദിച്ചില്ലേ എന്തുവായിരുന്നു ഞാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞ വട്ടം ഒരാഴ്ച കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് അവർ പറയുന്നില്ല അങ്ങോട്ട് നമ്മൾ ചോദിച്ചു വെച്ചരുത് നിന്റെ പിറന്നാളാണ്
നിന്റെയോ നീഴോ
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of
Mbappe!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely there. Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Figo. And no, that was never going to make it. Back into the middle. Great vision. Oh, shot, surely! There it is! There is the breakthrough! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs.
When you keep plugging away, that will happen. So, a breakthrough already. Rijkaard, he can run onto that. And this is left shot!
And that's off target.
Lewandowski clearly
Can't believe he didn't put that away. He set himself up perfectly.
And they're back on the ball again.
Well, Nasser really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Conte, just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack. Yeah, stand by for the early ball, mate. Big one over the top. Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase that. Of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle. And they have got just the right players for that. Palmer. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Figo. Could you?
Trio gets it away. Now it's Villa. Looking to play it in. And he scores! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
So that's two now without reply. You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
They needed it.
Now they have it. Al Nassr has it back. Finish!
It's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and
having the thrust to get there is one
thing. Having the composure to score
is another. Al Nassr get themselves back into contention. Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs. Trio producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kante gets over and intercepts. There will be 3 minutes added time. Now it's Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end of the
first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
എനിക്ക് ഓരോ ഇതിലും ഉണ്ട് കിട്ടണം പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുക നമ്മുടെ വീടുണ്ട് എല്ലാവർക്കും എനിക്കതനുസരിച്ച് നിന്നെ പ്രശ്നം ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. അവസാനം എൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ നിന്ന് കിട്ടാവുന്നതാണ് ഞാവുന്നത്. ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നൊന്നുമില്ല.
And we're up again. It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. That is good alertness. And here's Messi. And reclaimed it twice. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Bernardo Silva. Pass is short and sharp. Now, who's going to be first to this?
He's managed to get himself offside.
That has not gone well. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Akanji, Olise. Not the most convincing of passes. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. And he's forced to go back, all the way back. Cannavaro. And Akanji. Hazard. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. Hazard. And Akanji. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition for a shot!
There seemed no way back, but they are level. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Substitutions taking place. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
We have ourselves a real game here. Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the counter is on.
And he's kicked it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Offside that time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield the winner. Now it's Mbappe, such good technique. Bernardo Silva shooting shot!
It's there! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple.
The ball through to him was just beautifully measured. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this long. This is very impressive. Cannavaro. Akanji. And it's Azar. Messi. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Akanji is there to clear. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And that's it. Al Nassr can justify the hard one to swallow.
They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent.
നാളെ എനിക്ക് ഡ്യൂട്ടി ഇല്ല, രാവിലെ വരുമായിരിക്കും. ആരാ ആരാ മച്ചി എവിടെയുള്ള എരിവില്ല. അങ്ങ് ബന്ധക്കാരാണോ? ഞാൻ രാവിലെ വരും. അച്ഛൻ എന്നെ കൊണ്ടുവിട്ടിട്ട് പോകും. അച്ഛയുടെ ഒരു മണി 3 വരും. ഏറ്റുമാനൂര്. നാളെ പോയിട്ട് തിങ്കളാഴ്ച തിങ്കളാഴ്ച ചോദിച്ചാൽ വരത്തുള്ളൂ. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ തന്നെ അല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഞാൻ അങ്ങോട്ട് വരും. നാളെ എനിക്ക് ഡ്യൂട്ടി ഇല്ല. നാളെ ഡ്യൂട്ടി ഇടും. ഞാൻ ഡ്യൂട്ടി ചെയ്യും. പേഷ്യന്റ് കുറവാണ്. ഏതിലൊക്കെ നാളെ നോക്ക് വാങ്ങിച്ചായിരുന്നു. നോക്ക് എഴുതി കിട്ടുമായിരുന്നു. നാളെ അച്ഛൻ്റെ ബർത്ത്ഡേ ആയിരുന്നു. അപ്പൊ അങ്ങനെ നോക്ക് വാങ്ങിച്ചിട്ടായിരുന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ട് അച്ഛനും ഡ്യൂട്ടി കിട്ടും. അച്ഛൻ്റെ ബർത്ത്ഡേ ആണ്. ഹാപ്പി ബർത്ത്ഡേ ആണ്.
40 വയസ്സായി.
40 ആളാ.
It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Al Nassr come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. That pass has been well intercepted. And the through ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been. And he's let fly! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Rijkaard proves just a little bit too strong. Danger averted for now. Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cafu bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Searching pass he's played there. And he's there to clear it. It's a pretty loose pass. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Villa, and this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Almost half an hour in now. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Norway are looking to break at pace. Quality ball.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And that's an errant pass. Xabi Alonso is there to clear. He won't be happy with that one. Short changes him with that pass. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Palmer. Played back in. And that has been knocked clear. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for options for movement. Xavi Alonso. A probing pass. And this is Luis Suarez. He could be... There's the shot! And it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term.
Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Norway have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. Great vision. Luis Suarez. And that's a simple one for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Triol is there and he can get that clear.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
Luis Suarez. Chance, surely! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
He's one-on-one, surely! Can he finish? And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throat of their foes.
They forced together and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, he's gone for goal.
A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, there's always that risk when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Reclaimed it in a trice. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is good alertness. And he's managed to get rid.
Oh, that's delightful.
Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Added time is up.
And there goes the whistle. Al Nassr are down, and that will hit them hard.
Division new round has begun. മെസ്സേജ് വന്നിരുന്നോ? അതല്ല നീ അന്ന് പറഞ്ഞോ നിനക്ക് നീ പറ നിനക്ക് വന്നു പറ. ഓക്കെ വേറെ ആരായിരുന്നു?
ഇപ്പഴാ മെസ്സേജ് വന്നെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. എനിക്ക് വന്നില്ല, അപ്പോൾ കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടാവില്ലായിരിക്കും. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു ഇപ്പഴാ വന്നത്, നീ ഒന്ന് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്ത് നോക്ക്.
മെയിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ. മറ്റേ ആരായിരുന്നു, വേറെ ആരായിരുന്നു?
വേറെ ജീതു, പിന്നെ അനുന്ന് പറഞ്ഞില്ല, അനുമോന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു, 4 പേരായിരുന്നു.
അല്ല, അവരോട് നിനക്ക് കോണ്ടാക്ട് ഉണ്ടോ?
ജീതു എന്നെ കോണ്ടാക്ട്
ഉണ്ടോ? ഓക്കെ, അവർ കോണ്ടാക്ട് ചെയ്യണം, നീ കോണ്ടാക്ട് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. കൺഗ്രാജുലേഷൻ. എന്തോ പോയി, എന്താ ഓഫായി പോവാണല്ലോ. ഇല്ല, വിശക്കാണ്, ഭാഗ്യമുണ്ടോ കേട്ടോ. അവള് കഴിഞ്ഞ ദിവസം 1-ാം തീയതി അല്ലേ, കുറച്ച് വന്നോ, കൊച്ച് മാലയിട്ടെൻ്റെ ഇതിട്ടായിരുന്നു, സ്റ്റാറ്റസ് ഇട്ടായിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ അവളോട് ചോദിച്ചു എന്നാ പോകുന്നു. അവിടെ പറഞ്ഞ് ഡേറ്റ് തീരുമാനിച്ചില്ല, 7-ാം തീയതി. ഞാൻ എന്നോട് പറയണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത്. അത് ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചു നിന്നെ കൊണ്ടാക്കി തിരിച്ചു വന്ന വഴി, പക്ഷെ അവളെ വിളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അവളും കൊച്ചും മകനും കൂടെ ബൈക്കേ പോകുന്നു. ഞായറാഴ്ച ഞാൻ കണ്ട്, എനിക്ക് ഒരു പെരുന്നാമ്പലത്തിൽ കണ്ട് പോകുന്നത്. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ല അവള്
Al Nassr get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. David Villa! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Villa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good ball. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. He's found the way. David Villa! There it is! First blood drawn. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all.
Expertly done. That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often. A 1-0 lead established. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here, and a shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are
flying.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious,
Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in. So that's 2 now with his hand shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. Goes for goal!
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he? Beckenbauer is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that has been knocked clear.
And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a sharp pass. Conte. Looking for the run.
And they win it back again. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, that looks a decent ball. David Villa is in a really good position out wide.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Rijkaard. David Villa is flagged offside. The defence. He slid in, and that has... Oh, he's been caught napping. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Now, power or placement? Not a twitch,
Not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Tries to play it through. Van Dijk. Can he get it through? Oh, they could be caught out here. Goes for the shot. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Villa probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And reclaimed it in a trice. He has found the way through. Good take, and is he it? Shapes to shoot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got
What it takes to see the
initiative from here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe.
That's been slipped through. He's shooting through the condition. It's Neymar!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number two then.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Palmer. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
So good from him.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Puyol. Rijkaard. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Cristiano Ronaldo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And he's been shifted off it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Desperate defending required here.
Adams gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Any time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Lewandowski,
who needs just a moment to score a goal. He's picked his way through. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yeah, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific.
So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thought?
ഇന്റർവ്യൂ അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിന്റെ കൂടെ ഇപ്പം ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഇരുന്നത് കൂടുതലും PG അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്ത്. അതല്ലാതെ വേറെ ഏതൊരു ഗ്രൂപ്പിന്റെ ഈ ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ മെസ്സേജ് അയച്ചപ്പോൾ ചെയ്ത് പറഞ്ഞായിരുന്നു വേറെ ഏതൊരു ഗ്രൂപ്പിന്റെ ഇന്റർവ്യൂ പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടോ.
അപ്പം ഈ കാവ്യോട് പറ, ആ ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ കാവ്യനോട് അടിക്കുമായിരിക്കും.
അതിന്നല്ലേ
നീ കാവ്യോട് പറ, ഇത് സന്തോഷം റിക്വസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി. നീ നാളെ ആരായാലും ഉള്ളിൽ നിന്ന് വിളിക്കണം. കണ്ണൂരം കണ്ടത് പോരാ, കാതൂരം കേട്ടത് പോരാ, അയ്യൻ ചോറ് നീ കാത് തിരുമ്മിട്ട് വരരുത്. ആ എന്നെ കാണി, നീ ഗെയിം കളിക്കണോ? അല്ലല്ലോ, നീ 2 ഇരുപത് പിന്നെ ഫോൺ വിളിക്കും. 2 ഇരുപത് കണ്ടത് കാതോരം കേട്ടത് അയ്യന്റെ
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Lewandowski making his 100th appearance here today, of course. Yeah, this is the first big landmark. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through, now it's in. Now it's Palmer. And he certainly shoots. It's loose. It's fallen kindly here. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been slung wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Lampard stealing on goalwards. Friol gets good distance on it. Lampard. Robertson makes the interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. And that's a tiger shot! Goal! Barcelona!
ബാർസലോണ ഓർമ്മ അടിച്ചോ?
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself. Barcelona are in front now. The game's only goal. Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Nice looking ball. And Dyke gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Decent progress down the left. Lewandowski! Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe!
ബ്രോ റിപ്ലൈ കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ ബ്രോ?
Mbappe! He's got away. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And they're quick to get it back.
There will be 1 minute.
And it's De Bruyne.
ബ്രോ പെട്ടെന്നില്ല, എന്റെ ഈ ഫുട്ബോളാണ്.
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
പുറത്ത് ലൈറ്റ് എടുക്കും, ലൈറ്റ് ഓഫ് ചെയ്യും. ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ കളിക്കാം, ഈ ഗെയിം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ കളിക്കാം.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
Al Nassr really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's intervened well there. Dealt with nicely by... Tries from distance. Messi. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Adams can get it clear. Zinchenko. And it's Lampard. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Takes the shot!
Mbappe.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Otto. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Conte. Kante showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. He rises. It's there. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
No, this is decent match, bro. Decent match. Decent match. Decent 5. 5 or 6. Bro, around the decent law.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of mood.
Takes a shot!
Yeah.
Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
A hefty... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Al Nassr present their opponents with the best possible chance here. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the events are going to decent match. Decent match. Only event
Rice. Neymar. Now he's got space here. Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Brilliantly cut out. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Well, that has not gone well. No way through. And we're done.
Okay, bro.
A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
ഞാൻ റൂം ഇടാവേ, വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യേ, ഞാൻ റൂം ഇടാം. ബാക്ക് ഈവന്റ് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി മാച്ച് ഐഡിയ ഞാൻ ഇട്ട് തരാം. ഓക്കെ. കൂടുതൽ ഇതാ 11-10-73-81. ഞാൻ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. എന്ത് വരാതെ വരുന്നില്ല. വന്നു പോ. ബ്രോ ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. 11-10-73-81. കാണാമല്ലോ, സ്ക്രീനിൽ കാണാം. 11-10-73-81. ഇത് ഭഗവാനോ. ഓക്കെ. ഹരിവരാസനം ഈശ്വരം.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Oh, it's Lewandowski! Oh, what a mistake! Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a sharp pass, done delicately. And this is Lewandowski. And they're back on the ball again. Tries a measured ball. And this... He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now that's well seen too. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Van Basten. He's having a shot! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Villa. Belletti. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Sorry.
Al Nassr can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Van Dijk. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
Lewandowski, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Al Nassr can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Has a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looking for the run. It's a goal kick. It's not an especially good pass, that. Barcelona finding their passes. Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? And he's being shifted off it. Puyol gets rid without sophistication. Costa Curta. Nakata. Out to the left it goes. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Abiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. And this is Batistuta. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. An instinct. A header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And here's Batistuta. Van Basten. No, it's come to nothing. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Van Basten. And this is Batistuta. And he's had a hit! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball over the top. Van Dijk. Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played right into his path. That's the keeper's ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Gnabry. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! And it's Rijkaard. Backward it goes.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Al Nassr are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Number 21, Fernando Torres. Number 2, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 5, Bellingham.
Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernando Torres! So close to drawing level.
Fernando Torres is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Nakata. Raul. Torres tries to pass it through. Now Mbappe. Can he finish? It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Conte. Nicely weighted ball. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
പൊന്നു ഭഗവാന് ഒറ്റ ബ്രോ കളിക്കാം റെഡി കൊടുക്കണോ? റെഡി കൊടുത്താൽ കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. റെഡി കൊടുക്കുവോ ബ്രോ? ബ്രോ പോയോ? ഒരു കളി കൊണ്ട് കളിക്കുന്നോ? നീ റെഡി കൊടുക്ക്. സൂപ്പർ കളിയായിരുന്നു കേട്ടോ, സൂപ്പറായിരുന്നു. പോയോ? പോവാണോ? ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, എങ്കിൽ ഓക്കെ. സൂപ്പർ ബ്രോ. വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യേ ബ്രോ. ചാനൽ സബ് ചെയ്യണേ. ഇടയ്ക്ക് നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാം ഇതുപോലെ. ചാനൽ സബ് ചെയ്യണം ബ്രോ. വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യണേ. ഇടയ്ക്ക് നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാം ഇതുപോലെ. നൈറ്റിലെല്ലാം കളിക്കാം. ഓക്കെ. ഗെയിം ക്രാഷ് ആയിപ്പോയി. അതെന്തേ ബ്രോ? സബ് ചെയ്യണേ. വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യണം. നമുക്ക് ഇടയ്ക്ക് കളിക്കാം ഇതുപോലെ. നൈറ്റിലൊക്കെ കളിക്കാം. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ. സമയം എന്തായി? 9:30. എടീ, അത് ഫ്രിഡ്ജിൽ ഇരിക്കണോ എടീ? ഫുഡ് വെളിയിൽ വെക്കുവോ? ഇല്ല, വെളിയെടുത്ത് പോയി ഞാൻ കഴിക്കാം. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, താങ്ക്സ് ഫോർ ദ വാച്ചിങ്. താങ്ക്സ് ഫോർ ദ ഗെയിം. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, കാണാം. നമുക്കൊരു 10 മണിക്ക് ശേഷം വരുന്നതായിരിക്കും, ലൈവ് വരുന്നതായിരിക്കും 10 മണിക്ക് ശേഷം. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാം കേട്ടോ. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ബൈ. ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് ബ്രോ. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്. ഞാനൊരു 10 മണിക്ക് ശേഷം കളിക്കാൻ വരുന്നതായിരിക്കും. 10 മണിക്ക് ശേഷം നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാം. നമുക്ക് പിന്നെ കളിക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, ബൈ. ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്, ബൈ.